Hi, my name's Malia Bruker. I'm an assistant professor in the School of Communication, and I mostly teach in the digital media production program for undergraduate students and the digital video certificate for grad students. I'm a filmmaker and I mostly make documentary films. I'm really looking to have a more poetic or artistic approach to nonfiction media. Most of my films are dealing with a political issue, a social justice issue, but I'm trying to look at that issue from a different lens in the hopes that by having maybe a funny approach or a more personal approach or a more poetic approach, that I could reach people who are maybe burned out from hearing the same kind of political information that comes across in really straightforward, soul-crushing at times ways. So I'm trying to approach these topics with a little more artistry. We focus in this department on nonfiction media, and I think that sets us apart from a lot of other media production programs. I teach all aspects of filmmaking, really, from the very basics of how to think about what stories you want to tell, why you want to tell certain stories that are important, to kind of the process that you have to go through to get to the final product. So lighting, camera, sound, how to edit, how to do motion graphics and sound design work. So students in my courses, I think, come in with an idea, hopefully, and they leave with a finished film. And in the process, they're learning how to be storytellers.
In this class, I've learned a lot about videography and how to produce visual content, and a lot of the ethics and the important foundational pieces of creating documentaries.
The best way to learn about how to make a movie is to do it. It's not effective to have someone standing at the front of the room and telling you what it's like to make a movie. You have to do it yourself.
We are taking on roles as director of photography, editor, producer. It goes into editing, it goes into lighting, it goes into sound design. It was a really well-crafted, encompassing class in terms of video production.
They have projects that they have the idea, they bring it to fruition. It's their passion, and I'm just kind of there to show them the technical stuff, to help guide them into thinking about storytelling around how to persuade your audience, and that as long as they have a good story and they have a strong voice, that's the most important thing.
I never really anticipated going into videography, and when I took this class, I really realized that this is something I was passionate about. I've had a really great time learning how to create and edit film and become a better storyteller.
By the end of the program, by the time they've had 3-4 courses in this, they're going to be able to go out there into the real world and have a job and contribute to a company and to be able to make media that is really effective. Some of them go to Hollywood, some of them work for sports organizations, some work for documentary filmmakers. It's, I think, really valuable that the digital media production program gives those real-world experiences in the classroom to our students.